A Cinderella Christmas is a really enjoyable film. It was a little slow to begin with, but once it got going, I really liked it. This was released in 2016. It's directed by Tosca Musk, written by Kelly Goodner, and we have a cast including Emma Rigby, Peter Porte, and Sarah Stouffer. And Angie goes to this masquerade ball, and she meets somebody there who is, well, it's somebody she knows in real life outside of the ball. Always people have masks on. Her identity is very hidden. And that being said, I always feel like masquerade balls, the identities are not that hidden. But nevertheless, for the purpose of the film, he doesn't know who she is. Nikolaus doesn't know that it's Angie behind the mask. And Nikolaus decides after meeting this mystery woman at the masquerade ball that he wants to track her down and marry her. That's his mission, which seems quite quick, but also if he does this, if he gets married, he will get a lot of inheritance. And the film is about him trying to find Angie, but he doesn't think it's Angie. Somebody else, and I don't want to give away too much information about this, somebody else is pretending that they're the person at the masquerade ball. Will Nikolaus ever find out the truth? I will say no more than that, but I really thoroughly enjoyed it. In fact, I can pinpoint the scene when I started to like it. It was very slow, but then we have a scene between Nikolaus and Angie where Nikolaus tells her he wants to find the person behind the mask. Again, not aware that it was Angie. And from that scene on, I just thought it was an absolute delight. We have some really brilliant characters. Candace is definitely one of my favourites. She's a bit of a difficult character. She has some very selfish, self-centred behaviours, but I think she's wonderfully written with a really great performance from Sarah Stouffer. And I really thoroughly enjoyed it. The narrative, once it got going, was really great. I was really keen to see if the characters would realise certain things, and if they did, when they would realise, how they would find out. And again, I'm not going to provide any of those answers or give that information, but I was very happy with how the narrative developed and how it was written, and the actual festive aspect. It's not the most Christmassy film, but we have some Christmas decorations and things. And of course, at the masquerade ball, we have some really gorgeous costumes. The characters are all really likeable as well, all very well written, really solid performances. I have no complaints. I guess maybe the slow beginning wasn't great, but it didn't take too long for us to get to a point where I started to really like it. If it sounds like your kind of thing, then I'm very happy to recommend it. I thought A Cinderella Christmas was a pretty decent narrative with some very well-written characters and great performances, and it's a film that I'm definitely happy to recommend.